Look at this. H.FROG versus FH. This is going to be pretty exciting. I love the cigar action, by the way, guys. We haven't really talked a lot about cigar lately. I feel like he fits really well into that sort of like Ganymede architecture there, where it's like you just want to reduce attack bars, but he also comes with that strip. He's a great monster. I love him.
Yeah, he is. He's a very, very good unit here. But you know who else is a good unit? Is that, oh my god, the light Amesty. I was going to say Amesty. It's not Amesty. Wedjet. Thank you. Thank you.
Wedjet,
Light
yeah.
Wedjet. A fantastic unit. Great buff to him here. And he's being paired up with the Wusa, and that's a lot of buffs. And what we're seeing is the only thing to be removing those beneficial effects is going to be that Jogan on the other side of the field for FH.
You know what? The MVP for me is over there. Volantis coming up with the Juno paired up. We've seen this comp very sustaining. A lot of turns like you talked about, Stoic. It doesn't look like it brings a lot of damage, but the rune quality and the additional damage plus the Wusa skill too really make a difference. But let's talk about Jogan finally appearing in the main stage, and look at that, the Wind Battle Angel. A one-turn kill. He wants to remove something from the field, and does this look like a Wedjet ban for everyone here, or is it just me?
The last time I saw this, I really wanted to see the Wedjet ban, and they ended up not doing it. So I feel like maybe it should be finally a Wedjet ban.
Yeah, let's see if the last pick is something that can give him turn 2 as well. It would be interesting to have an option like that. The speed lead to guarantee it, but I think if you don't get rid of the Hey Gang and they ban the Wedjet, you are dead in the water.
Do you potentially ban out the Jogun, though? The Jogun is going to be adding a lot more attack power to this Sonya, and the Sonya is going to be able to kill stuff more often.
But he got baited. That's the thing, because if you ban the Wedjet, then everything cuts you with the Hey Gang, right? So you gotta ban it. I thought that was the ban too. He let the Wedjet through, though, and I think that is super dangerous. I would not like to see this comp. He's playing very comfortable into the thing that he always does. He can try to remove stuff off the field right away. The Volantis will get his turn, and he can just provoke everyone right now without any interruptions. Oh, gets the glancing though. Is that enough?
Yeah, we'll find out. No despair stun, a little bit of damage coming through. That's some big glancing though to have onto that Sonya though. To stop that unit from doing a little bit of damage though. Gonna get a big reset there. Oh, yeah. With additional turns as well, which is pretty nice. Not getting the, I think that was skill 2, no defense break.
Yeah, the glancing saving the match right here. I think this Battle Angel is going to be little by little being taken down. Very squishy monster. The Wusa with the 1 HP. She has the skill 2.
Crit.
Oh,
that's a lot of damage. Brutal,
The
man.
free
Absolutely
takedown on the
brutal.
clapback is hilarious.
I gotta be honest
really cool
with
to
you.
see.
I think this is a very solid comp. Everything makes sense. Even though the Masha is very strong late game, we know how hard this Juno hits. We know how many turns the Wusa, the Salt in the One, and the Wedjet will give you. So I don't know. I don't see this coming back unless this Masha starts rocking like crazy, my friend.
That's exactly what needs to happen here, because that's a great defense break and a great opportunity to show that all Masha really needs is to take advantage of a defense break, and that can be it for the Juno. And we'll see what happens, because Masha can be the unit to do this.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be 1v3 because the Wusa is going to remove someone from the field. He goes for the Masha. You know what? 2 units are stunned. You can just put the damage there. The Wedjet just gives you such a crazy turn advantage. It's like a better bird.
Yeah, I was going to say, he really needs to start showing attention to that Masha, because he was so focused on trying to keep the Jogun in that cigar back, but it's like, you really need to get that dismount. So now if he wanted to go and, you know, show some love to something else, by all means he can, but I think he's going to keep hammering away. Never mind, he is going to go show love to other units. He just need to get rid of that defense break.
Yeah, the only thing I'm sad about is the Jogan didn't get to do anything. It got stunned, it got slept, it got destroyed this match, and now the Masha needs at least, you know, a couple procs and didn't get one to remove the Juno. GG, you let the amazing player, the champ that FH is, play with his 4 preferred units. It's going to be very difficult to beat him. So you got to take him out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, definitely. I really liked FH's draft here. Very, very powerful. I think the Wedjet That's a tough unit, man. I'm really liking his first pick on Widget. I think there's a lot of people out there, a lot of Widget owners can learn a lot at what FH is bringing to the field right now. I think he's definitely going to be a weapon in today's tournament.
Oh yeah, and
Totally
especially paired with something like a Wusa, you know? And it's like in that last game, I like Sonya in theory, just because I feel like we've seen a substandard amount of like snipe units so far, but in the application, it just wasn't right there.
Yeah, it's when you're playing against a bruiser comp like that, you don't want just something that kills something, right? You want something that has staying power, and yeah, it becomes really tough to play into. And like we talked about, the clear ban was Widget for me, because then you would guarantee at least cutting into the turn 1, and we knew that he was going to ban the Hay Gang, right? So once again, picking 2 of the comfort units. The Oliver that was picked last, now it's picked first because he doesn't have the speed lead from Widget. So very good adaptation. He only steals the Wusa. I really like the Fire Monkey King pick. And the Hay Gang's still very strong because there's no attack bar gain. Here we go, Stoic. What do you think of Nikki over here?
My girl, Nikki. I think Nikki's an incredible unit. One of the better LD F5s in this game, I would even say. It just brings so much utility in what it does and can provide so much damage at the same time. In attack buff Juno, look out, because I think Juno's going to be pumping some serious numbers in there. We saw this Juno hitting around like 2.4 K per hit, which is really, really nice on a triple hit like that. So who knows what we're going to be seeing after these attack buffs coming through here. I do kind of like the Jamire. Kind of.
Kind of too. I think this. I think the Hay Gang's gonna be banned again. Pretty sure that's the ban. Otherwise, you get cleansed either way. You don't have a tech bar push.
They might try to take out the Monkey King because
reset.
it's the only damage. Is the other option there too? It's like there's very little, except for Jameer.
Yeah, the thing is, Evan, with the Hay Gang, nothing gets through, right? That's the problem. Like, you have Jameer and Hay Gang. If you remove the monkey, they, strip you, try to reset you, then Jameer gives everything back, and you're just like 100%, right? I think he trusts that there's enough damage in this Nikki together with the Volantis, getting the glancing, like you say, glancing is healing, so we'll see. We'll see. Can he get the reset
I do think
now?
That's very true.
And
I saw some
cool
resist in there.
but...
Yeah, a lot of cooldown times in there, just that one resist.
Oh, he doesn't give it back. I think that's a little bit greedy. Yeah, that was reset. Oh, he can just ventilate. Okay, that's
okay. So that's one of the
solid
resist units out there. Interesting. So maybe he caught that where he notices Wusa didn't get resist, so he didn't bother doing the third skill with Jamaya.
Yeah, but the remove comes again. That's why he saved it. So he can cleanse everyone in case this happens, but it gets stunned. Can this monkey
That's a tough one to predict.
beat the saving grace? Oh, here comes damage. Ooh, no proc from the Jameer. The Jameer's just gonna die. No. TOA. Yeah, TOA'd, my friend.
Absolutely.
You see, Evan? The monkey was not very scary.
That Hay Gang, I gotta give it to you. The Hay Gang was absolutely the ban.